The legislative branch. The legislative branch is made up of the two houses of Congress. The first is called the Senate, and the second is called the House of Representatives. The most important duty of the legislative branch is to make our laws. The laws are written, discussed by both bodies, by the House and the Senate is what that means, and voted by in Congress. There are 100 senators in the Senate, 2 from each of the states. The senators are elected by their own states and serve a 6-year term. The Vice President of the U.S. is the head of the Senate. The Senate approves nominations made by the President to the Cabinet, the Supreme Court, federal courts, and other important positions. There are 435 representatives in the House of Representatives. The number of representatives in each state gets is based on the population, or the number of people that live in that state. Representatives are elected by their states and serve a 2-year term. The Speaker of the House, elected by the representatives, is considered the head of the House. Both groups in the Senate and the House of Representatives elect a leader. The leader of the party that controls the Senate or House of Representatives is the majority leader. The other party leader is called the minority leader. So back up in the second paragraph, it was talking about how the Senate approves nominations made by the president to the cabinet, the Supreme Court, federal courts, and other important positions. That's called checks and balances. That's how the Senate, the legislative branch, is able to check on the president and balance out his power because they have to approve whoever the president nominates for these important jobs. Now, for your independent work today, you'll have a copy of this that you can look at and read back over. And just like last week, you will type in one fact about the legislative branch in each of these boxes. And then you'll come do this writing prompt. And the writing prompt says, how are the number of representatives for each state determined? How many senators does each state get? What is the difference between the two houses of Congress? So guys, one thing I noticed last week is that the question had 2 parts and some of you did not answer all of the parts. Please make sure that you answer all 3 parts of this question before you click back over into your Google Classroom and hit turn in the Google Meet if you have any questions.